Alright, is this thing on?
Are we live?
Is this thing on? Are people coming in the chat to watch me be mid?
Try and remember where we left off.
So, I know that my file still says Palace Midas. I actually thought about making that the stream title of being like live play number 6. Where are we at? Or just straight up saying, girl, what? You expect me to remember what I'm doing? That's weird.
I think we were like close to the end. Yeah.
I think I had just finished a level. I think I was just finishing up Palace Midas or something to it, and I hit a good stopping point. Hey, Jeff. Also, I haven't said hi to everyone. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Toon Player. Hold up.
Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Hi, Kate.
It's Kate. I'm surprised this is not a cooking show. What do you mean? What, you think we're trying to cook over here? No. No.
You're going to be cooking with those skills.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What the
Why did you save here?
I don't know! What is happening? What is... Whoa, whoa! Okay, we're awake now. You want to know what's messed up about that?
Like, all of it?
So, ironically, that helped me remember we had just opened this door. Chan, listen.
Oh, this is where we were.
Yeah, we're doing all of this stuff because this is when I have my dunce moment of figuring out the doors but still thinking too hard, which, by the way, is very common. Very common. And, I think when I saved, that lion was not there? You know what?
Nessa, DJ says, you thought there are no more enemies, but the game was lying to you.
That's horrible. That's absolutely atrocious. That's so
more
nasty.
Of this, please. More
no,
of this.
Please don't do more of them. That's foul. That's absolutely absurd. But yeah, I remember we did the doors, and I figured out the switches, but I was thinking too hard about them. And so I kept messing up stuff and being like, oh, what do these do? And I should have just followed what the top of the doors said. So this
it's one of those puzzles where the solution is so easy it's hard. Mm-hmm. You'll just overcomplicate it.
And see, I'm in bad shape because I just got off of Animal Well that just came out. I just platinumed it last night. And you want to talk about a game that makes your brain itchy? Yeah, that's rough. I think I have... How many of these do I have? I have 3. I have 3.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're
I remember
way
that.
farther than I thought.
Yeah, because I think this is the last door I was doing. If this leads to a chase sequence, we're in bad shape. We're in bad shape.
H. Bacinda House asks what our favorite levels are in TR1. What's your favorite level so far?
I think it still has to be the one with all the Greek doors in Thor's room. I think it's that one still.
St. Francis.
St. Francis Folly. Thank you. Wait, what? Girl, did you say no?
No.
What?
Hmm.
What do you mean no?
Gotta look at those instructions again.
Hang on, let me go up here. Let me see if I had a reading comprehension fail. Okay, 3 times bars. I have 3 bars.
Mm-hmm.
Am I missing something? Hang on, let me look around.
You just let me know if you need a hint, and I'll tap in.
Let's see. Is it an order sequence? Are you gonna touch it this time?
Yeah, Tony, this is one of my favorites in the game as well.
But yeah, St. Francis Folly is kind of her for me. It's the one that stands out the most out of all of them, I feel. For me specifically. I think it's because it was like a nice mishmash. No. Girl, what? I think it's because it's a nice mishmash of platforming, puzzles, enemies. It kind of comes with the full Tomb Raider package. It's the full Tomb Raider starter pack, really. Because you have stuff to fight, you have stuff that's going to jump out and scare the bejesus out of you. You got puzzles, you got platforming that it's
Yeah,
good,
Pierre.
but also it hates you. It hates you. Also, Hunter, what in the world is this? It just says 3 bars.
What kind of bars?
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't remember where that hand is.
I honestly don't remember either. So
Oh, this is
that's
about to be the whole stream. Is me running around looking for this freaking hand. Lead to gold. Lead to gold. It makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay, Laura. We have to resist the urge to turn ourselves to gold again. Pierre, don't do it. No, I'm
I
getting
think
guns out.
Chandri wants to remind you that St. Francis Folly also has their boyfriend Pierre.
I don't want it. Pierre can leave me alone for eternity. I'm waiting for him to pop out at any given second. And yeah, I don't remember where that hand is. I know that the hand is not in a closed door room.
I think it's back where in like the gardeny area with the gorillas.
Yeah, you're right.
And there was a sundial in that
Yes,
area, I think.
because I got an achievement in there that was really, really like. I need to give y'all my take on puzzle games, okay? I love puzzle games. I adore them. They're like my favorite thing in the world. This is why I just finished Animal Well. But I'm convinced that when it comes to games with puzzles, even when you're at your peak, there reaches a point where you're just like, I don't know the answer to this. I just don't know the answer to this. And you have to have that person that fits the other part of your brain. And
I'm
so,
playing Return of the Obra Dinn right now.
oh,
And that I refuse to look up the solutions, but I also can't make any progress.
yeah, I was like that for Animal Well because there's this whole thing where like you can also find a bunch of hidden eggs. You can find a bunch of hidden eggs, and okay, this is the wrong way. Obviously, this is the dead end. And like, do people care if I talk about minor spoilers for the game? It's basically like the head count of eggs and how many there are and all that jazz. Hey, Brandy,
Come in.
how you feeling after your article? How you feeling after your article?
Brandy's EW famous.
She is. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I hope you saw that. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. So Animal Well has 64 eggs. Hunter, I made it to like egg 43 and I had to tap out. I was like, my brain hurts so much.
They're optional, finding the eggs.
The eggs are all optional. Animal Well is the type of game that, what did I say on Twitter? Animal Well is the type of game that it is good as a solo experience. It is excellent as a solo experience, but it's only better when you start getting a little too curious about some of the stuff around you. Like, all it takes is that first moment of you being like, but what's this for? And now you're done. It's wrapped up for you. And it's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. This game is too flat for me to not know. Wait a minute.
Yeah, we're back where we.
Yeah, I would say this game is too flat for me to be messing this up. I wouldn't know what you said on Twitter since, oh no. I don't know that we want to talk about stuff like that. That's kind of awkward and bizarre. But nonetheless, there's 64 eggs, and they're all optional. They're optional. I hit 43 and was like, I can't do it anymore. But then what was even worse is that you can platinum the game. You can platinum the game without doing all the puzzles.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's strange.
It's not even that it's strange. I feel like that makes it even more frustrating. Not because you can't complete the puzzles, but because when you look at it, it's like, I don't have to complete this, but I want to. And now you're in that spot. I don't have to complete this, but I want to. And that's what the game is good at. So yeah,
Player is asking about stream 5. We do have it. That'll be up today.
Yes.
We can catch up on all of our past
shenanigans.
Let's plays. Yeah.
Because I think the first 4 are all up. Please be up here. Please say I
Got
remember this
in chat.
correctly.
Hi, Hetty.
Oh, hey, there's Hetty. You know, someone else that we featured. Okay. Woo! Ooh, this is very close. This is very close. This is uncomfortably close, actually. So we're just gonna... Yeah. We're just gonna do that.
So if you like look at this is a fun little Easter egg. If you look top down on the hand, it makes the symbol from the door in Tomb Raider 2, the Dagger Jan, the entrance to the tomb from the first level. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, Hetty? I hope you're well. I hope things are good for you. Our other feature. There were jumps I couldn't make that I didn't realize I could make because I skipped the manner tutorial. Okay, so that has been, Sin, my warm-up of choice so that I don't get on here to remember how to use buttons. Hey, girl, you doing all right? You good?
Oh, wait. Hetty's trying to save your life. Did we turn all 3 ingots to gold or just 1?
She did the animation a few times. Oh, she only did that once? I
Hetty,
thought that
clutch.
Yeah. I was under the impression since she did the dance a few times that she very much did it 3 times. Thank you, Hetty.
We can't bully Hetty for the whole day now for coming in so
I
clutch.
feel like that's a little bit of a stretch. I feel like that's a little stretchy there, friend. I feel like that's asking a lot. That's very weird. All right, let's see if we can do this. Can we just do it from here? I have to be like
up on it.
I
I
won't.
to do it from on top.
See, I figured that was going to be all 3 because the way she did the animation. Tony, we did that last time. We already had our golden Lara moment. She's always going to be gold in our hearts, though. If we're going to be corny, I'm allowed to be corny, too. Although my corny is pretty bad. I'm just going to let y'all know that. Alright. So now I have to go back to the room. It's the only open door. I think I very luckily did that in order correctly. Because the other doors should all be done. Don't be out here.
That one was that super long hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Takes you up through here, actually. Oh, Ravencroft asks, are we looking forward to the Netflix show? Absolutely.
It's like, why wouldn't we be? Come on, that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great time. There's so many cool things I think that y'all have, like, news about right now.
Tomb Raider fans are eating right now.
I'm gonna hopefully try to get through at least... I think that's gonna be my goal right now for this, is try to get through at least 1 level. Because we fell off that cadence for a little bit. If Pierre shows up in here, I am going to be so annoyed. I saw someone in chat earlier...
No, he's dead.
I know he's not dead.
Don't you remember that boss fight?
No, I don't remember that boss fight. I saw someone in chat say Larson is better, and I don't know. I still can't get past Larson's voice. It just...
Well, actually, that's a fun poll. Should we ask chat if we're Team Larson or Team Pierre?
Yes.
It's like the Team Edward, Team Jacob.
Yes. I need to know this. We're here and mostly feasting. Hi, Orange. How you doing? How are things for you? I won't go into details, but how are things for you on the inside is all I'll say. Hopefully they're better. Hopefully they're better. I can sound like Larson, so Larson. Sin, for whatever reason, that does not shock me.
Welcome in, Orange.
I don't know why that doesn't shock me, but it just doesn't.
I'm seeing lots of love for Larson.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Do you have a poll going in chat?
Randy's the
Uh-oh. Oh no, you went robotic for a second.
Am I back?
You're back.
Yeah. Bouchard. Oh my god.
Bouchard. Are y'all
It's an
giving like?
Angel of Darkness reference.
Oh no.
Just wait. Just wait, Vanessa.
Oh my god, we were right there at the end. We were right there at the end. We should have just went ahead and went for like another 10
I
minutes.
literally said Angel of Darkness, and guess who popped up in chat?
Oh, is
Guess
she
who
here?
popped up? She's here.
I was like, oh, is she here? I didn't even have to think about it. It's like, let me look down right quick. Yeah. Hi, Tina. We're done with Palace Midas. Where are we at now? Let's look at the save file. The cistern.
My least favorite level in Tomb Raider 1. This one is so tough.
Is that a rat? Nah, that's nasty. That's nasty. Look at how big this rat is. Girl, what? Where is she getting her rats from? Let's push. Please don't smash
Welcome
me.
in, Wawa.
Alright, let's push again. Angel of Darkness, the world is in your hands. For some reason, I was expecting you to say it 3 times. And it's like, is that how you summon Angel of Darkness? Like, my screen just glitches and AOD appears on it?
I think that's, those are the lyrics to the song, I think. There was, like, a promotional, like, music video for it.
Lara, please.
That
Alright.
slaps.
And we push. Push. Working them quads, girl. Alright. Oh, I don't like the sound design in this already.
You hear, like, the drip drip?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Welcome in, Notorious. Good afternoon.
You know,
Hetty, I didn't know you were a Lindsay fan. I love Lindsay.
sorry, I'm back. My queen Lindsay Sterling released a track from her album and I'm living. Oh my gosh. I've never
Vanessa, have you ever listened to Lindsay Sterling?
I was just about to say, I have never listened to Lindsay Sterling a day of my life. I know who it is, but I've never heard any of their music.
I'm gonna send you all of my favorite tracks from her that you should listen to as homework.
As homework.
Yeah.
It's homework now. Hetty, I'm holding you directly responsible for this. This is why we're allowed to still bully Hetty. This is Hetty's fault. We are changing that. Oh, you're endorsing it. I haven't died yet today. It's still early. We haven't made any broken Laras, any Lara kebabs. You know, we're doing all right so far. Note that I said so far. Nah, it's too wide. That's too wide. There's about to be some nonsense.
No, never. That's safe music.
Okay. I have to tell this to chat because otherwise it's not going to be nearly as exciting. So, I understand exactly why this is everyone's worst level and why people hate it. Because this is when I started watching my husband play.
Did he struggle?
Oh, he was going through it. He was going through it. Photo mode was carrying hard.
I forget, had he played the games back in the 90s?
No.
Or was this his first time? This was his first time through.
Yes.
Yeah, so he probably did go through it.
Oh, he was going through it. So this was one of those cases where I was on the couch watching him, and it was a two brain moment. It was a two brains required moment. Because he was trying to find all these pieces, and he was draining water, and he was putting water back. It was a journey. It was a journey. Alright. Is the rat
Brandy
dead?
wants to save your life and know if you saved. Did we save?
I saved a moment ago, but I can always save again. There's no harm in being like, just save a bunch.
This is where my save files when I did my last playthrough went from like 50 to like 200.
Alright, we're gonna back up a little bit. Don't accidentally load challenge. I've done that once live. I'm of the firm belief that that is very much something that you only need to do it maybe 1 or 2 times and you'll remember.
You'll learn your lesson, yeah.
Can I be a cat? Can I push this off? I can't push this off, I'm sad. Immersion destroyed.
It's just a pretty, you know?
Immersion destroyed. I can't push off the pot. I can't believe this.
Wait, look at that cute skybox.
Oh, we looking at skyboxes again? Whoop.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. Oh! I like that a lot. That makes it feel like I'm like in a sewer system. Can I be a cat? Listen, if I see pots, I have to know, can I knock it off though? This is important and critical information. If I can't knock it off, then what is the point? Ooh, that door is closed.
Chandri says, can I be a cat?
No, can I be a cat?
Like that.
Literally, anytime I can be a cat is a good time. Okay, so there's 1 door. There's 2 doors. I'm gonna have to go in that water, I bet. Because if I remember Paul's playthrough correctly, my husband's name is Paul. If I remember his playthrough correctly, I feel like, yeah, this is your last area. So that puts us up to 5 keys. This is open.
Yeah, Tomb Player says, thank God you're playing this after the patch with the keys being larger. Yeah. Yeah.
And then
it was rough there.
I think too with the UI having like the difference between a hand and other stuff, that helps a great deal as well. It really is a case of, yeah, everything's like a little bit more bright and whatnot. Okay, so there's a rat over here, so I feel compelled to go that way. We're gonna
Welcome in, Bane.
We're gonna go towards the enemies. Towards the enemies. But we're also gonna make sure that we make our jumps, because we don't want to make Brandy sad. Lara, can we not do this right now? That he didn't fall off is actually, like, illegal.
Bane asks, how's the cistern treating us? We are just getting in, which means we'll be here for 5 hours.
Hold on, hold on. I do hear one.
What are you looking for?
I hear one.
Did we name the rats yet?
I don't think we've named the rats. I think the rats have gone unnamed. There's a rat down there, but I'm going to worry about it later.
Can we do a recap of the animal names we've given so far?
I just gave myself TR's #1 animal farm on Discord because I don't remember any of the names. I saw the croc. Can we name the rats? I don't know what we should name the rats. I feel like we should just stick to Pinky and Brain right now. I feel like that works.
I was also thinking of what was the mouse from that movie with the kid and him, our friend? Stuart Little.
Stuart Little. We have plenty of mice. We have plenty of mice. We've got Stuart Little. We've got Jerry from Tom and Jerry. We've got Pinky and the Brain. You got Ratatouille.
Yeah, Hetty says Remy.
Remy, yep. Yeah, we got options. The rats are going to be eating good for names. But then, like, Bertha down there, we're not dealing with her right now. Woohoo! I forgot that.
Close. Well, we had Phil and Lil, the crocodiles.
Oh, there was Phil and Lil.
Yeah.
I forget the lions, because we didn't do the generic of, like, some, not Timon and Pumbaa, that's the other one.
Oh, we did the Tarzan clan.
We did the Tarzan clan for all the monkeys. We did the Tarzan clan for all the monkeys. And then the lions I can't remember because we might have done Simba and Nala, actually, because there's both male and female lions.
Too soon, too soon.
I mean, is it? Are we still there? Are we still feeling?
My nephew is 6 and his, like, obsession right now is animals, and my sister-in-law came home from work the other day, and he was in the living room with all of his animal toys laid out on the floor, recreating Mufasa's death scene. Spoilers. Like the movie on simultaneously.
There's okay. What do I want to say to that? There's something that is so morbid but also so kid about that. I don't know how else to really explain it. Like, that sounds very much like something a child would do, but then at the same time it's like, do we tell them or
Oh.
I just saved. It's fine. It's fine. I literally just saved. Just because I tapped the thing. Boom. Never happened. The screen was just... Shut up, Hetty! That should be what we need to add, too. I forgot to add the Vanessa counter. We should add the Vanessa scream counter.
Yeah, who was doing that last time?
I forget who was doing that last time. But I remember there was just a lot of moments, and people were just keeping counting. It's like, I think that's your 5th one. It's like, that could be a legit counter. If we wind up having to go through the entire game, it's going to be so high. It's going to be so high. Okay, I don't like it when the camera does this. There we go. We can force the camera to act right. So chat, what are some things that y'all are excited about coming up for Tomb Raider? Because y'all got the pick of the litter right now. What y'all excited for? I wants to know. Ooh. Oh, that's not a door. That feels too planted. I'm going down there. I'm checking. Whoa, that was a little weird.
Tomb Raider fans are being fed right now, Bane says. Num num.
Anything? Anything? Anything?
And it just says the anime. Heck yeah.
The Animu's gonna be pretty hype. Animu's gonna be pretty freaking hype. Well, that doesn't look like it's hard to get to. So I'm backburnering that because this was kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Alright, let's do this. Science.
Are you trying to make it over to the... Yeah.
Hello? Anyone in here? Does anyone need shooting? That's Pierre. It's Pierre. It's Pierre all day long. I don't even want to look at him. I'm gonna have to look at him. Where you at?
Wawa says blink twice if you know when the anime will be out. Oh no, my camera stopped working.
I must say, oh, I have to put on my PNG tuber. Sorry. Whoopsie doodles. I'm assuming that was Pierre. He didn't even come into the camera frame. What a punk. What a terrible person. I hate him so much. I'm gonna put my name back to Pierre's #1 hater. Need to work on my hating skills with Pierre specifically.
You know, Pierre comes back in Tomb Raider Chronicles.
Nah, I don't believe that. I feel like you're jerking my chain. I don't believe that. I refuse.
It's true. It's true facts.
Chat, is Hunter lying to me? Don't let Hunter lie to me. Y'all already know I'm gullible. Y'all have seen that. Y'all have seen that. Don't let Hunter lie to me. I like how everything is just like, so if you mention it, does that mean it's on the docket?
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice that you mentioned this game. Discuss. He buys Larson a milkshake? Lord. Oh, Hetty, you would betray me like this? That's real? I didn't want to do that. I didn't realize that was going to happen.
Yeah, so in Chronicles, like, it's told, it's like Lara's memorial. She's presumed dead. And so each of the adventures you go on are from different points in her timeline. I actually don't know if, well, I guess the Pierre stuff must happen chronologically before this game.
I actually do remember that. I remember that when I was doing some research for stuff that we were doing and working on like a year ago. Wait a tick. Oh.
Ina's offering you a short lore dive.
Oh, what we got? Would I like a short lore dive? Sure!
Tina's got all the lore.
Tina is ready and available. She's like, hi, yes, hello. I'm here for your Tomb Raider information needs. Oh, that was a nice open area. Oh, come on. There you go. Alright, so all of this is water now. Oh, there's another one. Are you dead? You are dead. Sensational. Anyone else? Anyone else? Do we have any other people who would like to chat? Sensational.
Eddie, if you ever want to summon Tina, you just have to mention Angel of Darkness, and she will appear.
Literally, It was a case of it got mentioned one time, and Tina was like, "Hi, yes, I've arrived. I've heard the calling of my people. How can I help you?"
He just descends from the sky.
So fans love to ship Larson and Pierre, and Chronicle's story writer was on board with the idea of it being told. It's a thing. So are you saying it is canon, or what are we doing here? What's going on? I need some clarification. Are you saying that that's legit? Are they the it couple that we didn't know about? I'm curious.
In my head canon, they are.
Canon for sure. Wawa immediately. Yes, they're together. They're actually married. They've adopted 3 children. They have a dog. They've retired after the days of Natla. And they live in a villa out in Rome, minding their business and drinking water.
Yeah. This is really pleasant.
I literally just do all of that together. But yeah, that could be goals, I suppose. All right, the question becomes:
I want the Pierre Larson fan fiction. If that exists, send it to me.
I feel like it does, and I am not gonna go look for it. I am not doing it.
I think we should set some time to go through fanfiction.net together.
Incorrect. Today. Wrong. I am not doing that. No. Okay, you have to remember, due to, as much as I hate to bring it up, our age difference, I have been a Denzian of the internet, and I've seen the dredges. I know what people will write. I don't want it. I don't want it. I pass!
I think the world needs Larson and Pierre, though, you know? They need to know what happens in the Rome villa that you just described.
All I'm going to say is that I have the utmost confidence that that exists. Yeah. I have the utmost...
Oh my god, Chandri says there's a custom level where Pierre and Larson celebrate their first Christmas together.
What?
We need to play that.
Wait, hold on. What? Alright, so this is a...
Does it take place at Croft Manor?
Oh my god, I guessed right on the first attempt? Or are they all Rusty Keys? I'm assuming they're all Rusty Keys. What's the name of the builder? Yeah, the TRLA community is wild and I love it. Pierre literally gets Larson a tied up Lara Croft for Christmas. I have to focus on this game. I am not going down that rabbit hole. Nope. Sure ain't. Not gonna do it. Cause I will get no progress. Oh, those are spikes, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Lara. There's also a shiny behind you.
Cookie.
An important cookie. The question is, will I... Oh, nope, I know where I am. The rats can swim. That's so nasty. Oh! There's another crocodile.
A whole ecosystem down here.
I see that. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't like that the rats can swim. That was something I was wondering.
To come to life.
If they come to life from under the water, I will be sick. Hang on. Anna, are you over there anticipating screams for me? What are you yelling Shababa for? Oh, where'd that punk go? Is he dead? Why would you die right next to your homie? Annoying. Actually,
it's kind of romantic.
Real Romeo and Juliet energy over here. Nasty work. Brat's evolved unlike in the last 10 years. Oh my god. Rats are a hot mess. Rats are a disaster. But I don't want anything to do with them. They were in love. I'm yelling for bestie. Oh, is that me? Because I am so sorry. That's all I can say is I am so sorry. Okay, I got a gold key. I just went down there. Does it actually say gold key? It does. Do any of these doors look gold? Question mark?
This is where I always get tripped up in this level. I forget what key goes where and where the keys are.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that right now. Lara, baby, let's go up here. How about this? We're gonna take another guess. Survey says
No.
not that door. Okay, swag. We know it's not this door, so we don't need to try that 18 more times to get it imprinted in your brain.
You tried both keys there?
I already used one key.
Oh.
Yeah, I used the rusty key on the first door. That's why I was like, oh my god, I got that first attempt.
Shababa says, this level is so confusing. Facts.
I feel like it's confusing. Okay, hot take possibly. Levels that are large and expansive, I find to be confusing strictly because they are large and expansive. It's one of the reasons why I don't find myself playing like a lot of open world games, because if you give me too much to explore, I just shut down.
Mm.
Let's do this.
It's like I was never able to finish GTA 5 because there's just too much to do. Like 1 second you're doing like bank heists, and then the next you're doing like yoga, and then you're going through flight school.
No.
That's a lot. Like the one that I use to demonstrate that to people specifically, Horizon Zero Dawn. Very good game. I have no qualms and no problems with it whatsoever. No issues. I never even made it to Meridian. If you've played the game, you understand exactly what I said, and people are gonna be like, Vanessa, what? I have like 65 hours in the game, and I never made it to Meridian.
Dude, same thing happened to me. I like went around to do all the optional stuff before progressing through the main quest. And I was just like so OP and like kind of bored by the time you get to Meridian.
I think that's it too. Like, oh, biscuits. Cause like I had the freedom to run around, so I did. And I got like tons of secrets. I got like lots of cool armor. I got lots of things set up, and it was like really, really interesting. And then by the time I was like, okay, maybe I'll go to Meridian, I was like very, very overpowered, and I was like, well, now I feel bad.
They started Elden Ring. We love Elden Ring.
Hi, yes, hello. I have actually been summoned. What are you playing in Elden Ring, though? The challenge runner would like to know. I need to know
What
this.
What build do you play, Vanessa?
I play a little bit of everything. So first and foremost, my favorite one of choice is always going to be Bloodborne. So that's problem number one. That's problem number one. I have played the Astrologer in Elden Ring to clear. I have I think it's like the Strength Faith build. I have that on my PS5 started. I didn't go down yet. I'm afraid to, but I'm gonna do it. No, I did go down before, I think. Are those rats alive? Are they dead? Not sure what those friends are doing. But yeah, I've played the Astrologer to completion on my Xbox Series S. I have the Strength Faith build on my PS5 started, and I never went back to it because I got my one clear, and I was like, I think I'm on break.
Yeah.
And then from there, that rat's swimming. Can you not, though, right now? I almost said something rude. I almost said something rude, but I'm not going to be a rude person. Can you not right now? That's why you missed.
Please.
Alright, that's why you swim slow and you missed. There you go, friend.
About to make some ratatouille.
Yes, get that man out of here. Absolutely disgusting. So
on Elden Ring, I got stuck at the fire giant and I couldn't finish.
I remember you saying that. I
would like to do another playthrough in advance of the new DLC that's dropping. Looks good.
Yeah. So I have a modded run up and going right now, and anytime I play a modded Souls game, it is my sworn it is my sworn duty to play fist weapons. So I am currently running around through the Erd tree, punching things. It's pretty great. It's pretty
Yeah.
great. Pretty solid.
Like you probably like the fists from Hades, the first one.
I did. I did. I was not very good with them, but man, I tried. I
Yeah.
tried a lot. I was always really good in Hades 1 with the bow and arrow, but I also played bow and arrow from day one of EA. So I may or may not have had some bias there.
Have you picked up Hades 2 yet?
I have not. I feel like doing early access of Hades 1 burnt me out a little bit on Hades as a game. So I'm going to wait for 1.0 for this one. But I've been watching people play it, and I love seeing all the new mechanics that they're implementing. I see all the cool stuff that they've, like, rolled out. I have gone ahead and started doing, like, my deep dives of things. No, see, I hear you. Not dealing with you. Not dealing with you.
Your raider instincts are just 10 out of 10.
It's not even
You're
instincts.
basically ready for Tomb Raider 3.
Oh my god, not Tomb Raider 3 specifically.
Yes.
Okay, so that I can crawl on, that I can do. This is interesting.
Bane, what part of Tomb Raider 3 is trauma that people need to know?
This feels weird. This feels weird. Let's do that.
London. Yeah.
All of London? Everyone's saying London. Raider Instincts confirmed for TR12 then. Anna, please. Please. I'm gonna actually... I don't know if I want to pit stop here yet. Because I can't... Crap. I should have saved. I should have saved. Because that goes straight down the ramp.
Yeah, it seems like unanimously London in chat. It's the most traumatizing Tomb Raider 3 level. We should do that blog on TombRaider.com. Most traumatizing classic Tomb Raider levels.
Yeah, levels that made me reconsider if I want to keep playing this. Okay. I don't like it. I'm gonna save because I want to see what's on this side piece, and I don't know if I can even get to it, but it's bothering me. Legit, it's bothering me. There's something about it that I don't like. Because it doesn't make sense that it's there. It's just... Yeah, it's just there. Why? But why? I'm irritated. I feel like that's just an open alcove. I want it to be a secret so bad. Every time I get the Aldrich... Oh my god. Oh, so we were talking about Elden Ring things. So yeah, I platinumed it on my PC. I platinumed Elden Ring on my PC, and then I thought about platinuming it on my PS5, but I didn't have people to...
Platinum to Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I've platinumed a bunch of FromSoft games. Like, I literally... Okay, I hate to do this, but we're going to do story time, because I always have stories. So once upon a time, I was a streamer that was making ha-ha, hee-hee funny jokes, and I was doing charity fundraising. And as I was charity fundraising... I said, hey, if we get this fundraiser to something like, I don't know what it was, 5K, 3K, some nonsense like that, I will try Dark Souls 3. Well, we got to the goal, and I was like, ha 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 ha.
Was this your first like FromSoft game or Souls-like?
Mm-hmm. That was my first
Okay.
FromSoft game. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll do that for donations. And so we hit the goal, and I was like, okay, well, this is it. It's been real. I'm going to go ahead and end my stream career. And so I booted up Dark Souls 3. I made a strength character, and quite literally, I was shaking. I was so scared, because I was like, this is actually going to be the end of my stream career. This is like in year 2 of it, mind you. This is at like year 2. So as I'm doing that, I get to Iridex Gundyr, which is the first boss of the game. And at first, I'm extremely scared. I'm paranoid. I'm like shaking. And I was like, this is going to be so bad. I can't believe I signed up for this. After maybe the second attempt, there was something that just kind of clicked in my brain that it was like, huh. He's not... Oh, our friend is having an imaginary death. Hey, homie.
Yeah.
Hey, homie. Something just clicked, and I was like, oh, he hasn't. I don't think he's so bad. And so, a couple more times, I tried, and I killed him. And I was like, oh, that wasn't too terrible. And people in chat were like, why did you think that you were, oh, I want it, I need water. I need to go back to that top area, I'm gonna die. People were like, oh yeah, you seem to handle that pretty decently. And I was like, oh, well, let's keep going, since, you know, I went ahead and did it. And then right there's the Firelink Shrine. And that's your main hub. So you're already in the clear if you have your hub.
Yeah.
So I go out exploring, and I'm just like running around. And shortly after that, I get the next boss, which is a Voldir of the Boreal Valley. Big old crabby looking guy with a helmet, and he's got all the frostbite and stuff. So I had to learn how to frostbite. Hang on, I have to like focus for a second. What in the world?
Did you explore down in that pool?
I haven't yet. I'm about to, because I'm realizing that I might not be able to go up the way I want. That's what I'm exploring. That's why I had to stop talking for a second and look around.
And thinks it's funny that you've been oblivious to the floating crocodiles. You're like it's just a normal thing.
Yeah, they're there. They're vibing. This is just their default state. Like, that's how coding works. Actually, all crocodiles are coded to do that by default, but we made it so that when they're in certain locations, it looks like they die on the ground.
Bane asked if we named the crocodiles. I think situationally we did. The first two were Phil and Lil, but I think we should name these Romeo and Juliet for the bit.
Yeah, I will say the ones that died next to each other.
Yeah.
So I got through Vort of the Boreal Valley, and I was like, oh, that wasn't too bad either. And like, I'm running around, and we get to the next area. I kill Curse Rotted Greatwood, and I mean, I'm sitting here blasting through bosses, and I was like, hey, okay, this is vibes. And I could literally feel my chat's entire mood change, because they were like, wait, is she enjoying this? And I was like, do. Like, that's me in a nutshell, just being like, do. If you've watched Invader Zim and you can hear Gur from that, that is the correct sound. So it gets to the point where I am at the Abyss Watchers. I'm at Abyss Watchers, and that's when chat blows up. That's when chat blows up, and they're just like, oh, we need to tell you, this is like the boss that causes people to quit. This is the boss that keeps people from playing the game again, and he's really hard, and he's a huge wall, and blah, 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 blah. We can't wait to see how you handle this. I go into Abyss Watchers, and I was like, okay, let's just watch and see what this is. I watch the fight. I'm punching him. I'm beating him up with my sword. I get Abyss Watchers on my first attempt.
Your first attempt?
I got Abyss Watchers on my first attempt.
Next level.
And I literally remember just ending, like, the fight and being like, that was a really fun fight. Oh, that was wonderful. Chat, dead silent. Literally silence. And I was like, have I entered a zone that I'm not supposed to? What just happened? And one person finally broke the silence and was like, I don't know what we've created. Did you just kill the Abyss Watchers in one attempt? And I was like, I mean, I guess so. Like, I thought it was a good fight. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was interesting. I thought the OST was banging. I thought that, like, it was really dynamic. And yeah, I think that was a 10 out of 10 situation. Like, that was great. And then chat is just like, I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. And so I just kept playing it. And then I got my first ever Dark Souls 3 clear. I got my first clear. And we just went downhill from there. We went absolutely downhill from there. And then I tried, what did I do next? I did Dark Souls 3, and I got my platinum in that. And then we did, I want to say, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I got my platinum in that. I did Bloodborne. I got my platinum in that and started challenge running it. So I actually do, I think I've mentioned this before, I do no-hit challenge runs for Bloodborne.
So cool.
I do no-hit runs. It's a great time. And then
welcome to chat, Rizza.
And then what was it? And then Elden Ring came out, and I platinumed that. I have yet to play Dark Souls 1 and 2. Rizza, the cistern is your favorite level? Everyone in chat said this is the one that they hate. But you know what? Since we're on the topic of speedruns and challenge runs, that's such a perfect segue because the runners are built different. Our favorite levels are some of the wildest things. People are just like, I hate this level, and I'm like, oh, I really like it, actually.
That there's a hack that lets you do it in 20 seconds or something.
How are you guys? I'm doing great, Riza. I'm sharing with everyone the stories of how I got into Soulsborne games, how it started as a charity incentive, and then 3.5 years later, I am a Bloodborne challenge runner and speedrunner, and then I make it a point to platinum every FromSoft game. So yeah, I've platinumed all the ones that I've played so far. But I also have a platinum problem. Like, I'm a very, very big completionist. I will probably, if I feel... See, I knew you was on that nonsense, Lara. If I feel
like if
what?
Lara Croft played video games, like classic Croft, she would probably be a Soulsborne player.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. Like, Souls games would be her comfort game. No doubt.
Absolutely.
No
Survivor
doubt.
Lara, I think she'd play like Stardew Valley.
I don't know that I would go as far as Stardew Valley. That feels a little bit too soft. I feel like Survivor Lara is a Ratchet and Clank kind of girly.
Ooh.
She's a Ratchet and Clank. She's a Ratchet and Clank, a Jack and Daxter kind of girly.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see that.
That's where she is. But classic Lara, oh yeah, Soulsborns are her comfort game.
Yeah, and COD. I feel like she's a competitive COD player.
That's so specific.
Like she sprained her ankle and she's out of adventuring for 3 months. She picks up COD, instantly becomes world famous.
What we got? All right, key number 2.
Bane says, Candy Crush.
Not the Candy Crush. Not this. Not this. But yeah. Like, Survivor Lara is a Horizon stand. 100%. 100%. Okay, these are just monkeys. Not you still walking towards me. Hate that for us. Whoa. You getting a little close there, homie. Getting a little touchy there, friend. But now I have to ask the dangerous question because we haven't touched on it. But what kind of gamer is LAU, Lara?
Ooh.
What is she? What is she?
Yeah, it's tough. Chat, what kind of games would LAU Lara play?
Mm-hmm.
Tekken.
Oh my god.
That's a good one. Street Fighter.
But but if we're gonna go down the fighting game hole, but who does she main? Who does Lara Croft main? Is she you know what? I hate that I'm gonna say this as a person who's like retired FGC. Lara Croft is a grappler main. I feel it. Lara Croft is a grappler main. Lara's main is Nina Wims. That fits. That fits. If you're good with Nina, she's a grappler technically. She plays Street Fighter Alpha 3 because that's the best version of Armika.
Sin says Survivor Lara is probably a competitive Smash player too.
That's nasty.
I see it.
That's absolutely vile.
She plays Kirby.
She plays the best Marshmallow? Where are you? Where are you? Ooh.
Oh, I thought he died.
Where is he at?
I thought we killed him.
No. I know he's going to be a pain in my butt. Oh, I see you, punk. I should go down there and just shotgun you, but I don't feel like platforming it again. Because we on limited time. Friend. Come outside, though. We not going to jump you. I want it to be clear that the fact that he has a shot on me but not me on him is racism. That's racism. I can't believe this. Now to the more dangerous question, what game would Unified Lara play? I don't know that we have enough data to get into that because we need to actually get the look, feel, and the actual like play loop down of Unified Lara to see where she lands. All the other Laras, I feel like that needs to be a meme. How does he have a clear shot on me? It's right. I'm getting the shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm getting the shotgun. I'm going to take some floor damage.
You're so close to the Magnums or the Uzis, I think. Ooh. You went in for it.
I did. No.
Wait,
Get
don't
done
waste
up.
him. Don't waste him. He won't shoot you. He'll just run and then he'll disappear.
You said he wouldn't shoot me. He dies.
Wait. That's actually weird. Why is he still there? Once his health bar goes away, he just like runs, and once he's behind cover, he like disappears. Yeah.
He literally said ninja vanish, smoke bombs. All right, let me see what this says though from Ravencroft. I'm going to take a moment to read.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't hold back. No. Pierre is on my #1 most wanted list, Ben. I'm so serious. Like the Discord girlies can tell you, my name for a hot minute was literally Pierre's #1 hater. Like there's I'm scared of this person, and then there's I will box you in the back of a Wendy's parking lot. I don't care anymore. And Pierre is at the second one. He's at the second one.
He's like when you go to the family reunion and there's like you have some 6-year-old cousin who just fixates on you and they won't leave you alone, and then you're with them the whole day. That's Pierre. Just won't leave you alone.
The way I am like so secondhand annoyed from that description, because I can actually see that. Just no, but Pierre kind of. Why are y'all like this? Out here with the awkward emotes and stuff. I wish. Oh, I am on my real account on Oh bollocks! I am on my base account on when we're live. I'm not on the Crystal account. That is something that I've almost done a couple of times, Hunter. I have to share that with you. I've gone and like I'm watching streams from the Crystal account. And I've had to catch myself from commenting on some people's channels when I'm from the Crystal account. I'm like, ooh, this is not pleasantly twisted. Let's chill out for a second.
It does happen to me sometimes when I'm on like the Tomb Raider Instagram and I go through the feed and forget, and I'll just like random memes. So they're probably seeing like Tomb Raider liked you. I'm like, whoops.
And just being confused as hell. Nessa, come to one of my streams as a CD account. Oh my god. Stream though. You won't. I'll come to your stuff as a Crystal account. I've been to Riz's account. I've been to Riz's page. I've been to Jill's page. I don't know if I've been to your page yet, Brandy. I think you do the evening time, so I'm already off the work account by then. But like, yeah, I hang out in a bunch of people's streams. I think I was watching, who was I watching the other day? I was watching Bakba Soup doing all the achievements because he's cleaning up his file to get the final achievements in TR3. So I was hanging out in there for a little bit. You'll fight me? What is with y'all wanting to fight me? Fam, why do y'all want to box me of all people?
Wait,
there's
save
guns
right
down
here.
There.
Don't run. Don't grab that yet.
I saw guns down there.
There's a cookie.
I seized the cookies. I won't it.
Do you want to figure out how to get this, or do you want to skip the heartache, the pain, and the trauma? I'll give you a couple shots. You're going to get some Lara pancakes in the process here, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, well, I want those. I want some.
Tina says, oh, this one. Yes.
I might have to channel my inner Tina for a second. I'm remembering the TikTok. But the first part is, can I even get to this wall? Will she really not grab it when she lets go?
Once she falls a certain distance, you can't re-grab. Try again.
Oh.
We gonna be eating them Lara pancakes.
Hang on. I wanna science some stuff real quick. Okay. If I
we have a counter in chat. Chandri says attempt 1.
Okay, so I want to make sure I followed that correctly. If I grab that ledge at the top and I drop down, I will not be able to grab again.
In this instance, yes, because the height is too far. The distance between where you're falling from and where you're reconnecting is too great. Yes, Riza, pancakes sound fantastic right now.
Well, we're about to have all types of British pancakes here in a second. Okay.
Oh, Hetty, always a donut. Always a donut.
Wait, are we asking for our favorite pastries? Because having just come back from Italy, I am still stuck on croissants.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, every day that I was there, we literally woke up and every morning I had a cappuccino and a croissant. Every morning.
You did it right.
Except I think now my caffeine is all jacked up.
Bane asks, what would Laura have on her pancakes? Beans.
Before I go any further, am I starting off correctly? I have an idea, and it's kind of gross, but I want to know if I'm at least going the correct direction.
No.
I'm not.
No.
All right. Actually, no. You know what?
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. It might be possible from here, but I don't think it's like the intended path. So try it.
No. Because I'm going to follow up my idea. All right. I have an idea. It's kind of gross.
This is a safe space for ideas, you know? Just try.
What if I had to backwards jump in this joint? That's my current...
That sounds like something you should try. That could be the solution. That could be how you get the guns, is by doing what you just suggested.
That would be nasty, but...
The Meryl Streep emotes.
I'm so tight. I am so tight right now because I know I can't hit that. I am so tight right now. You have no idea how much I want to punch something.
No, Bane, the best one is, by all means, move at a glacial pace. You know how much that thrills me.
Okay, so I was at about the midpoint. Let's try from here. I might put her back out a little bit.
You've got it. This is the one.
Actual gaming hours.
Okay.
Actual gaming hours.
That was really good. I did not know you could do that. I thought it was intended to be a swan dive, actually. I'm shook. I gagged. I'm gobsmacked. Where did you come from? I've never played Tomb Raider before.
This
and
is
then
why
you just sit right here and get the hardest cookie in the game.
This is why I said puzzle games are built for having two brains on it. Because for every door that I'm like, I don't get it, I'm just like, I can jump that. And I just go do it. Why you break a game? It's Dark Souls all over again. Oh.
This must be a dev build. You made this easy.
I did not make this easy. That's why I just was like, I have an idea, and it might work, but I don't know. We're gonna have to find out.
Like, literally never seen it done that way.
So wait, people were actually swan diving into that joint?
Yeah, you swan dive into it.
Oh.
I was gonna say it as a joke because that's like our recurring bit where I just say, "Oh, just swan dive," but I didn't want to actually give you the answer. You just created your own solution.
I do that sometimes.
Teddy says you're nasty for this. Yeah,
So Chandri, that's what I was trying to do the first time because I was like, I'm channeling my inner Tina. We had a TikTok where that's one of the tips that was done. That's why I came from up here and I literally was like, oh, I'll just fake grab. But then that's when Hunter was explaining, oh yeah, you can't fake grab after a certain distance. And it's like, oh, so that's out then. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. So you basically were doing the exact same thing, just facing frontwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds
I've
awful.
literally never seen somebody be like, I'm just going to backflip onto this and it work on the second try.
I'm not going to hit y'all with the witch cackle today. Now, fake grab is when you jump into a wall, press action, and let go instead. Then she doesn't bonk. Oh, see, that's what I was trying to do. No, I was doing the version that we did on our TikTok where you just back off of a ledge and you fake grab. I backflip.
Yeah, see, that would have worked if you could have stood above it. But since you were hanging, you couldn't, like, get that backward step. I don't know how to say.
Yeah, Rizza, you came in when I was explaining to everyone that I'm actually a Dark Souls challenge runner.
For now.
For now. We might have to start doing the content where what's today? Oh, Vanessa speed running. Oh, I'll be right there. I will be right there. Don't you worry. I seen you moving down there, homie.
Vanessa becomes a Tomb Raider challenge runner.
I mean, I could see it.
17th, 2024.
I could see the whole thing, honestly. And I'm glad
just saying you should journal about this day so that 3 years from now, when you are also challenge running this, you can look back and tell it like you did your Dark Souls 3 story.
Yeah. I feel like those are the best stories, though, too, like, in general, is the ones where it's like, I'm going to give this a try. And it's like, well, I live here now. I think I had the same thing happen with Katana Zero. Actually, I did have the same thing happen with Katana Zero, because I had been watching it for a while, and I really liked it, and I enjoyed it. Hang on a second. Pistols. Oh. Do we try out the new gun?
Why not?
We were switching up.
Pierre's done, so you don't have anything to use them against, you know.
Contact. Wait, where is it? Oh, is it? There we go. That is not what I expected the Magnums to sound like. I'm not gonna front. That isn't the sound I expected. I think it's because once upon a time IRL I've actually shot a Magnum.
Did you actually?
Mm-hmm. I've been to a shooting range before, and I've shot regular handguns. I've shot a Magnum. No, wait. Whoa! Oh, hold on. Will help if I remember my buttons first. That's fine. Your health is fine, girl. This is how you know you're in a dangerous spot, is when I look at my health bar and I'll go, oh, you're fine, girl. This is fine. I've shot a regular handgun. I've shot Desert Eagles. Eagles. Mm-hmm. And then I have a friend who is a collector, and we will recreationally, I used to at least, that's back when I was in Indiana, we would recreationally go, bollocks, I was right the first time. And I've also shot a couple of rifles as well. Not really a gun person.
I've only ever done a shotgun, and we shot skeet. That's how you say it?
Yeah, skeet shooting?
Yeah, I did pretty good. We shot, like, they threw out 25 in the kit, and I hit 5 of them, which I was very satisfied with.
Nice. We love a Desert Eagle. Hey, Wolf Shinobi. That's so cool. Yeah, and we do have a challenge run in the making. Like, it's going to happen. I'm just not even going to fight it. But yeah, that's how I got started with Katana Zero. I played it. I love Katana Zero. Anna, you say see you in the next GDQ. You know, I have been on GDQ, but not for Tomb Raider. Not for Tomb Raider. I've been on GDQ for Bloodborne Hitless. I've been on GDQ for Katana Zero, any percent. I have a buddy who's trying to get me back into runs of The Messenger. Messenger was my first ever speed run, and I loved that game. I loved it so much. Girl, what in the world are we doing right now?
Rizzo says, TR1, no loads, no meds.
Okay, now time out. You going too fast. You going too fast.
Oh, wait. What's the rest of that, Rizzo?
No loads, no meds, only pistols.
Yeah,
only pistols is part of it.
What's the AS? I can't remember. All secrets. Thank you, Hetty.
So, Slave, you a legend walks among us. I don't know about all that. But to be fair...
I do have seen you get those magnums. Girl, that was God tier.
I guess. I suppose so. I have to confer with Tina later and be like, do people really not do it that way? And Tina's gonna be like, people do it that way.
I mean, they probably do. I've literally never seen that.
Is this the door with the spikes? I just had a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
This is the point where I was making fun of Paul because there's spikes right below me and there's a mouse. And I mean, I watched him bonk his head so many times. So many times.
He walked so you could run.
Basically. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it well. Nessa, are you excited for Shadow of the Erd-Tree since you're a Dark Souls fan? I am. I didn't think I would be, but I am. I'm very excited to see what they've added. We all knew that Michaela was going to be the launch-off point. Like, if you've been to that fight, his arm is hanging out. Everyone across the board was like, oh, that's a DLC entry point. Okay. And then lo and behold, they're like, this is the story of Michaela. And we're all like, we know. We knew this already. What I'm excited for, if you've watched the trailers, they're actually getting hyped with the melee builds. And as a person who used to be a Taekwondo student, I am always here for the melee builds. And they look kind of swag. It's looking kind of swaggy. Not gonna lie. I didn't mean to do that. We made a lark bomb. Oh. I just saved. I was too busy talking. Okay. We're good.
Hey, what's that new Souls-like game with where you play as like crab?
Another Crab's Treasure.
Have you played that one yet?
I played the demo of it. I have a spicy take. I wasn't that fond of it. I wasn't that fond of it. There's something about it that doesn't quite feel right to me. It's weird to explain. I think it has to do with how the dodge mechanic works, and I'm very dodge heavy. Like, games are like, you can dodge or you can block, and I'm like, that's cool. So anyway, I started dodging, and that's about just how I operate. And so the dodge feels a little bit stiffer than I like, and that's going to have a really big impact on how I play. But I did do the demo, and I do think that some of the mechanics are really cool and very, very cute. Like the fact that your guard is really just trash. Like, your butt is cans and shells and all types of nonsense. Yeah. I also love that their accessibility features are really good. But my favorite accessibility feature for Eternity is always going to be AgroCrab, the developer of the game, saying, okay, so you want to get through this game and you just want to kind of experience what it is? All right, we're going to give your character a gun. And it's so ridiculous looking because the gun is like giant. It's
like
bigger.
That squirrel game. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Squirrel with a gun, I think is what it's called.
Yes, squirrel with a gun. No loads, no meds, all secrets, pistols, only win. I'm not doing this, Rizza. I have to... Is there lower tiers? Can I do no loads first? Actually, I would probably do no meds first. I'm always the one that plays dangerously with her health. I would probably do no meds first. Just to get it out.
I've never done... I've done some speed runs, but I haven't done a challenge run, like... No loads, no meds. I would probably suck at... No loads.
No loads is rough.
Yeah.
No loads is rough work. I know
St. Francis Folly, and it's just like, well, you better be on it. You better be with it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, no meds, you can at least be like the 1 HP dream. That's what that is. That's just the 1 HP dream. And I've done that plenty of times. I play Dark Souls. Of course we've done the 1 HP dream. There's builds in Dark Souls that encourage you to be the 1 HP dream.
What's the 1 HP dream?
1 HP dream is quite literally you're doing stuff and you have just 1 HP.
Oh.
Like you have absurdly low HP and it's really dangerous. A lot of like very, very heavy knowledge checking because you have to know where hazards are, what hazards can do, how to dodge them, precision, all that jazz. Baby girl? Okay, she needed some extra... She needed to have on her J's for that. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, Hetty. No meds, all kills, all secrets on Tomb Raider 4 in particular.
Oh, no.
It's very impressive.
My biggest achievement was... Oh, that's what you just read. I was suck at any kind of challenge runs. So, Indigo, if I can be honest for a second, challenge runs and speed runs are really... Girl, please. Challenge runs and speed runs are really what you make of them, right? Because the first thing that needs to be said is that anyone can be a challenge runner or a speed runner. And don't let people tell you otherwise. Anyone can do it. The key caveat, though, is you have to understand and recognize why you're doing it. If you're trying to go for world record, absolutely, it's going to be miserable. It is going to be miserable. It'll be terrible. It'll be a 0 out of 10 experience. It's hard. If you're going just because you want to, like, do it and experience it, that's where it gets fun. And that's where,
or if you want to, like, beat a PR, right? Like, that's fun.
Yeah, like, I play Katana Zero as a speed run. My best on Katana Zero is a sub 30. It's a sub 30, which is what you need to have all achievements in the game.
Oh, Hetty, absolutely. I think Wawa just challenged you.
Oh, what we doing? Let's see you do it in the TR4.
No loads. What is it? No loads, all kills, all secrets, TR4.
So, what was I saying? So yeah, like, my best time in Katana Zero is sub 30. The world record for the game is 16 minutes. I literally just have no interest, none whatsoever, in going for 16 minutes. Like, I just don't care. But I also can beat the game in 30 minutes, and an average playthrough usually takes people, like, 4 hours. So that's nothing to, like, shake a stick at. The same thing applies for if you do any type of specific challenges. 30XX is a game that's out. It's very Mega Man adjacent. I accidentally did a challenge run of it live because I did 30XX no shops. Didn't shop one time. Why? Why?
Just because. Because aesthetique.
Why? Okay.
Chat, what's everybody doing this weekend?
Yes. Other things. We're probably
Friday.
playing. We're probably doing a Elden Ring co-op if I'm keeping it a stack.
You and Funky are doing Elden Ring co-op?
It's me and Funky are doing Elden Ring co-op. I just know this ain't gonna be... Just in case.
Got it.
I had a feeling.
Nice.
I was just like, I had a feeling. I could just drop down from there, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I'll play it safe.
Yeah, Riza, I agree. When I would speedrun the LAU games, it's just way more fun to shoot for your personal record rather than trying to beat the
that's really the main point that I was getting at is do it for you before you do it for things like world records and stuff. Because when you start pushing and you're like, oh, I have to be the fastest person, the fun gets drained out of it so fast. And it has to be just something that you yourself like doing.
Wawa says they're not doing anything this weekend, just waiting till the 21st for something special.
You raggedy! Give me my freaking magnums.
Yeah.
Sick of you. Get out. Get lost.
Condry says, oh, look, it's boyfriend.
Dude! Deload! Go find a corner and piss off! That's not a curse word, I can say that. That's not a curse word, I can say that. Are you good?
He gone.
Jesus! What?
He's dead now. He's
Douche
definitely...
rocket.
He's gone forever.
No, he isn't! There's still all kinds of game to play. You don't have to lie out this.
There's it's like Natla, and you're done. Honestly, I can't wait for you to meet Skateboard Kid. Do you know Skateboard Kid?
I know who Skateboard Kid is. I've seen plenty of people talk about him online.
He's so 90s. He's just like a random 90s cameo. That's what he is.
He's very 90s energy. It's very true. There's a rat here. But I want to see what else is down here.
Ooh, and Bacon Laura. Yeah, Bacon Laura's cool.
I've seen Bacon Laura. I helped the boy conquer Bacon Laura.
Thank you for hanging out, Hetty.
Later,
Have a
Hetty.
good weekend.
So this is the main central room. We have a silver and a gold key. I'm assuming that it goes with logic that we need something like a bronze key. I saw a key in the room that was behind a door. So, okay. We're going back. Wait a tick.
This is like one area I am going to be 0 assist for you. Like I'm going to be trash help. The cistern is endlessly confusing for me.
Do I still have on? Okay. I wanted to make sure I had on the right guns. Alright, homie, where are you? Are you up top? Is that a...
Oh yeah, I think you can only get up there when the water is up.
So you're saying I have to remember how in the world to do that. Alright, let's see if I can figure that out.
I think from the central chamber, you know that one slide that you go down in the center by the gargoyles? I think the controls are up there. But I am no Stella Loon. Don't quote me there.
This is fair. Alright. That's the one I just came out of. There's one here, too. I accidentally repeated. Might not be vibes to save in the water, but...
Ooh, a cookie.
Ideally. Okay, it's down below. Get the air, and let's do this. I think too that like that's one of the joys of being a challenge runner is when you learn how to do stuff like this quickly. It's always very, very fascinating to watch because there's just something about that knowledge check that feels really cool. There's just something about that. I think my next actual speed run I'm going to work on is going to be another Soulsborne game because I want to do a better speed run of, hey homie, it's our floating friends. I think I want to do another speed run, a more consistent speed run of Bloodborne, and then I might actually start speed running Dark Souls 3 because that's where we got started. The only game that I don't want to play from them, earnestly speaking, is Demon Souls.
Oh, why not?
It honestly just looks earnestly unfun. It looks like it's
like too difficult.
Yeah, like it looks like it's hard just to be hard, and I'm like,
That was their first one, right? That was the predecessor to Dark Souls.
Yeah, Demon Souls was the first one, which was commercially okay, and then Dark Souls 1 like actually started out very okay, and then for whatever reason just immediately became this huge sensation that people were all into, and it's like we just take it from there. We just took it from there. All right, this is where our switch is.
Yeah, I think it's in here.
I think it's in here. Is it in here? Oh, I'm climbing and I don't need to. Slide on down. Let's go ahead and crank this. And let's see if we remember where the door is, because I definitely don't. Oh. We could just kick that out. Trust me, as someone who's no way in hell a great gamer, Demon Souls is so good. I found Bloodborne more difficult. I adore Bloodborne, so that's interesting to say That's interesting to read. That someone thinks that Bloodborne is more difficult than Demon Souls? Really? Really? That's so interesting. Huh. Maybe I will pick up Demon Souls. Did it ever... It broke off of PS5 exclusivity, didn't it? Didn't it?
I have no clue.
Because that's like the other thing was... I want this one. Was the fact that it's on PS5 only. I have a PS5, but very transparently, I don't use it that much. Because I literally got it first and foremost for Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and that was when that was when Paul got to watch me actually binge something. Because I think it went on sale for Black Friday, and I got it for Black Friday, and then I binged it and platinumed it in 3.5 days.
Oh my god!
And he was like, "Oh, you really like Ratchet and Clank?" I love Ratchet and Clank. Absolutely.
My binge right now is Baldur's Gate 3. I'm playing my first campaign through it by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a very big game.
Yes. I never completed it. Oh, I adore Rift Apart. Adore it. But Ratchet and Clank has been one of my favorite puzzle platformers of all time, or action platformers, I should say. Whoop, I hit the wrong button.
Is that the one Ratchet game that has the gun that turns enemies into bushes?
I don't think so. I don't think it's that one.
Turns them into hedges or like hedge statues or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Whoa, hold on a second.
One of them has a gun, and when you hit enemies with the gun, it turns them into like they're like trees. It's really cool.
I hate it here.
There you go.
I'll say I need to be under the water.
Yeah, Riza, Baldur's Gate is great. Bane, I'm enjoying it a lot. We're here for the character drama. All of your party members, like, they just hate each other until they don't. And it feels so good. There you go. I think that might be the last key.
I was going to say, that looks like a...
You are, like, breezing through this by comparison. I must have spent 3 hours on this level. And you are just doing your thing.
That's why I said that I have to give the buffer of I did watch Paul play this. So I knew what I was already signed up for. Where in the world? All right, girl, get out the water. Hold on a second.
I literally just beat this level a month ago, and I wouldn't be able to do it as well as you're doing right now.
All right, that's the one I want. It's that platform.
Oh, Riza, I'm absolutely romancing Gale.
Are you really?
My husband. Yes. Oh. He's the best one. Astarion tried to eat me while I was sleeping. So rude. Okay.
Yes. Correct.
Will's boring.
Everyone says Will is boring until they get to know his character a little bit more. And I don't mean that, like, to be weird about it. It's just a funny observation because across the board, I consistently see Will is boring, and then they go through his story arc and they're like...
Listen, Will's hot, but he hates my girl Karlach, and Karlach's in my party. So I have to, like...
Anyone who doesn't like Karlach, I auto-default to not trusting.
Nope.
If you don't like Karlach, I don't trust you. I do not trust you. There's no reason to dislike that wonderful, sweet marshmallow. None. That's how I am with TR3's London levels. I can watch someone play them. I still have no idea what to do when I play them. I feel like that's streaming in a nutshell, if I'm being real. Like, there are times I have... Good job, girl. There are times that when I'm streaming something, I mean, my IQ is just in the toilet and swirling. I have no idea how anything works. I don't know how life works. I don't know any of it. Offline, God tier. Everything is just logical. We spent the whole stream in Aldrich. We was all like,
yeah.
Welp. I mean, what was the
last... Aldrich is tough.
You know,
Jump scare.
I didn't die, and that was a jump scare. Well, now those bums are up there. Do I Magnum again? I don't know. Because I haven't seen Magnum ammo, I don't think.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, Wawa.
Oh, I can cheat. Okay. Aldrich is tough, but
Chandri
the best.
is Team Starian. Chandri, if you want to hear a really fun podcast, there's a podcast I love called The Game Maker's Notebook, and Neil Newbon, who's the voice actor for Starian, went on that show last week, I think, for like a hour and a half episode to talk about his career and his relationship with the character, which is really cool. So just check it out.
Any more? Any more?
What was that?
I'm talking to the game, as I do. Conky. Do. Yoink. But I also had a feeling with how everyone was talking about Cistern, this was going to be the level that I was just like, I would be like, I'm going to have to become Rizza for a second. I kind of like it.
You don't like that boss arena looking floor?
Oh, I don't like this floor. Whoa. Chill. Chill, loud. The vibes were okay, and then you came and messed them all up.
This is how this stream started too, with you saving right before a lion jump scare.
Oh my god. No, at the start of screen, no, that was brutal. Alright. Because literally we had just booted up. I think we was 3 minutes into the game and we didn't make it without a scream.
Indigo likes the Cistern.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it. But it's much more of the puzzly side of the platforming, right? It's a lot less of the... I feel like I like it more when it makes me have to like run around and remember stuff and explore things than when it's just kind of like on a constant vertical or a constant change up of some sort. I don't know if I'm making sense to people. It's okay if I'm making 0 sense.
No, you're making 10% sense. I'm following.
Okay. I have to watch my feet. And that's why.
Oh, I forgot about those floor panels.
Just jumping. Oh no, you're still alive. Oh, I wouldn't expect you to be right there, homie. Let me just back up.
When you were watching your partner play this, did you see the next level, the last level in Greece?
I did. I watched all of his playthrough from this point forward. And, that actually reminds me, I want to purposely do some of these.
Get them cookies.
Mm-hmm. But I'm trying to make sure I still walk because I don't want to... I think this one is safe, this one is not. That is spikes. So then we should have 2 more. That is... nothing? Did they really say give us nothing? And that is... Girl, really? They really say give us nothing? I'm upset. Actually bitter about it. Ain't no hands coming up. Nada. That's nasty work that you would make 4 of them, no spikes, and then 1 spikes. I be feeling bad for all these.
It's so smart.
I actually be feeling bad for all these enemies that wind up dying at my hand, and their corpses are just there.
And their eyes are still glowing, which I think is so funny.
Yes. Do I...
Welcome to chat, Riley.
I am gonna med pack. If this winds up just closing out the level, I'm gonna reload and not med pack.
Yeah, Riza, isn't Vanessa doing great? Everyone drop hearts in chat for Vanessa.
Oh, shut up.
Pro tier at this.
You say that, and then I'm in an area where, let's see, I need to get up here. I want that cookie. Did I really just open that to, like, experience vibes and that's it? Something here is wrong.
In here?
Mm-hmm. Because I pushed this switch. And I think that didn't do anything but open and close the door? Question mark? Yeah, that just opened the door. Girl, what? I'm gonna ask a question, and it's only because I know that it's true in this game.
Ask away.
This isn't one of those cases where there's invisible platforms and mess, right?
I don't think so, no.
Okay. I know there's a level where some invisibility stuff does go down. That was fun. Walking Paul through that.
Everyone's like, you're so close.
I am? You're so close. I'm trying to see if there's like walls that I can move, but it's not invisible stuff. That concerns me.
We got Meryl Streep emotes in chat. More of that. We love that.
Nessa doing this in her sleep.
Yeah, literally, Shinobi. Literally.
I don't know, because I feel like I'm having a moment of not being that smart. There's something I have to be able to jump on. That's the thing. Because I definitely can't reach that. I need, like, just a little leverage. And it seems weird to me that I can close this. Actually, let's go look at that real fast. Because that's just a closed door. Yeah, that's just a closed door.
I'm no help here. I forget this one. You're on, in the words of Taylor Swift, you're on your own, kid.
I got clocked by Riza and I don't like it. I got clocked by Riza and I don't like it. I don't think I could do anything like that. Yeah, she just bounces off of walls. I don't see anything slopey. None of these are falling.
Yeah, isn't that charcoal Lara portrait stunning?
Charcoal Lara portrait? What?
Yeah, the one we put on social this morning.
I thought you was talking about in this room. Sorry, I'm so focused on trying to figure out how this room works. I was like, what in the hell are you talking about?
You know, the charcoal Lara portrait in this room that you've got to climb to get to the top.
Listen, I wouldn't put it past anybody. Yeah, she's not landing on nothing. She's not landing on anything.
That help us out. Give us.
I will say, I want
giving the solution.
Yeah, I want a hint. I would like.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go to TombRaiders.net. Look up some walkthroughs.
I just want the health pack. I have a feeling that's all there is to it. I just saw the charcoal Lara portrait on Insta. Okay, Ben, you out here making me catch strays. Time. Will going to the old graphics help me? Sometimes they do. Sometimes.
We have a clue from Riza to go back outside to where the lever was. There's something more there.
I feel like there was stuff to climb on there and I didn't do it. So let's do that. Let's do that. Forgive me. I'll forgive you, sweetheart. That's one of the things about streaming proper. This is nasty work. Give me that. Whew, that's a lot of pushing. That wasn't even a hard one. That was just me being like, yeah? And just not finishing a room. Oof. Getting that leg workout in, though, let me tell you. All right, where's my door at? Okay, so I do need to move it out one. Girl, get off of there. Riza, I know you've done that plenty of times yourself, too, where, like, learning runs or playing a game for a first time, you're in a room, you're just like, think. What's the answer? And there's someone inevitably in chat that is just literally looking at it and going.
Yeah, literally.
Who's gonna tell them to go outside?
I watched my friend do an entire playthrough of Tomb Raider 2013 once, and it was so hard to bite my tongue on all the puzzles.
What you have to do in that case is you have to start deploying safe words. And that's what I do on my stream, where it's like, hey, if I need hints, I'm just gonna shout like tartar sauce or something. And then if I say tartar sauce, it's like the floodgates open, people are like, all right, so here's what you need to do. But if you say it before the tartar sauce, I get to yell at you. Banana is my safe word. Yes, the safe word is banana. The safe word is banana.
Yeah. What's our safe word right now? Should we have one?
I think we should have a safe word for Lara Croft just in general when I'm streaming her. And it's going to be specific to that like setup I just said. So what is the Vanessa Tomb Raider experience safe word? What is that? What is that? I don't know. I don't know. Crumpets. My safe word is crumpets.
I was thinking about biscuits because you said that a couple times.
But I don't want
Like
to use biscuits because I use it in regular speech.
Exactly. So what is it? Crumpets?
It's crumpets. If I call crumpets, that means I need an assist.
Things are dire.
Yes, the brain is not braining. It's itchy. I don't like it. Girl, what in the world was that?
Bane says Pierre should be the safe word.
Absolutely not. That's foul. Disgusting work. I can't believe you would even suggest as much. I knew someone was going to suggest it, though. That's the wild part. That's the ugly work there. All right. Now, see, you did that to yourself, homie. I definitely could have kept my health pack, though. Yeah, well, such is life. Okay, so this is all for cookies. This is all for cookies. I'm not seeing an exit up here, though. Let me investigate some more before I say that. Okay. Yeah.
You know, you really cruised comparatively through the rest of this level until this, like...
This specific spot where it's like, this is quiet.
Time for you to re-up that coffee, Vanessa.
Oh, yeah. The sips that I just took wasn't just because I wanted to put on, like, the face. It is also because I've had that sitting there this entire time and I forgot about it. So my tea is very much one step from iced tea. It's a little close to iced tea now. Okay, that's just a skybox. That skybox was always there, though.
Yeah. Yes, Riza.
Yeah.
Riza, do you get a lot of comments in your streams about having the Riz?
Oh God, please don't do this. Please do not.
Listen, it's smart branding.
I just want everyone to know that I literally just Dark Souls rolled, and I didn't mean to. That's an actual thing that just happened. I see. What's down there? Woo, that looked far. Well, it's been real.
So, fun fact, there used to be a bug where, like, at the very bottom of that chute, there was a weird texture. It was the painting from Lara's Manor, girl with a pearl earring, but it we replaced the water texture that's supposed to be at the bottom. So the end of the level for a hot minute was like you falling down the chute into a painting of girl with a pearl earring.
But the question is, did people die?
No.
Okay, good. Because that would have been funny, but that would have been so scuffed.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of scuffed, I think we're in bad shape already. Okay.
When was the last time you saved?
When I had that low health. And I might actually go ahead and hold the L for that. I'm not gonna front.
You might be able to do it.
No. Oh!
I believe in you.
Oh, this is the start area. Okay. And we're back. Okay, we'll go. I might off-stream reload just so I can have that health pack back.
Yeah.
Oh, this is some jacked up geometry. Oh, that's nasty work. Okay.
Oh my gosh, Rizza, you have a shirt that says "Got Riz." I love it.
I hope that's the door. I hope that's the door. I hope that's the door. You know, that's better than a door, if I'm being real.
Yeah. You're still drowning.
I see that. I was like, ma'am, you're a pixel from the surface. Ma'am.
Whereas Brandy would say, Laura Denise.
I can't do it because I don't want to be loud and be rude to my neighbors. If I had a house, I would totally do the scream. I would totally do the scream. But I did not. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. I need you to get out of the water. Please and thank you. Okay, before I pull that switch, I know we only have 10 minutes left. Okay, fine. I'll pull the switch.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
Oh, I should watch that this weekend. I think that's the only thing. I think that's the only thing we're doing this weekend. BT Dubs is just Elden Ring co-op, because we're still kind of on cooldown from Italy. Oh, girl, put that lever back down. What you doing?
I've learned when I plan vacations to plan like a day or two at the end of the vacation once I get back, that I can like rest from vacation, and then I can start work again feeling recuperated.
Like that's more or less what we did, because we actually came back that we actually got back on the 8th, and then we just spent the next few days recouping, and it was necessary because in Italy itself, I didn't jet lag. I did not have jet lag. I actually like handled that like a pro. But we also got in at like just the right time to where hold. Okay, that's my footsteps. We got in at just the right time to where we were able to easily adjust, and we were just able to go to bed like normal, and that helped significantly.
Yeah, great.
That's too much. That was too much, but I also don't need that. Not right now, at least. So when we got back, though, when we had to go back in time, oh, that messed with my body real bad. Me giving you a stink eye? Why are you giving me a stink eye? What did I just do?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know why Tina's giving you the stink eye.
What did I do? Hold on. Why am I being scolded?
You just appeared in chat and chose violence.
Right. Serious question. If only one other Tomb Raider game between TR4 and Underworld was allowed to remaster, which game would you choose? I can't answer that because this is the only one I've played. Although I've seen footage for TR Legend, and it's very Vanessa coded, so that's probably my vote, and that doesn't work.
Oh, everyone's getting the stink eye. She says,
right.
Do you think you're being left out?
What the hell did I do?
It's Friday night for Tina. She's like, I'm off the clock.
I need to know. What did I violate? Some type of forbidden Tomb Raider code? I don't understand.
Yo, you're just being too good at this game.
That's not true.
That's the only violation that you have done in the last 2 hours.
That's not true. You're still very much in the clock. The drama. I don't know. Shinobi, I don't know what I did. I don't know why I'm getting stink-eyed by the mother of lore. I don't understand.
Vanessa, are we the drama?
I am! Like, what? No, I'm just jelly about your vacation and PTOs. I almost reinstalled Slack.
Ah,
Well, that's a death.
ah.
I'm just gonna. The Tomb of Tikhon? Okay. Okay. I almost got back on Slack to be
Wait,
like, hey Tina.
please say that again. Please say that again.
I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to say
It
that.
sounded like a bird. The tomb of Teoka.
Oh no, 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 no. I didn't say that. It was like Tikohan or Tikahan? I don't know. If I'm mispronouncing it, please tell me.
No, it's so funny.
Where's the alligator? Sir? Sir, I was gonna say. I know you're in there, sir. But yeah. You're right, whatever you said. For your first playthrough of Greece, you're doing phenomenal. Thanks, because I oftentimes will convince myself I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm always scared that y'all are not being entertained. Like, that's an actual fear I have. I don't want to be playing the first Tomb Raider game for my first time ever, and y'all are just like, oh my god, she's actually garbage. She doesn't know what she's doing, she's not smart. I don't want people to be bored more than anything.
Is that why you looked up that backflip move earlier with the magnums?
The backflip move with the... No, I didn't look that up. What do you mean? Now I'm being accused of cheats. What in the...
I'm on to you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just imagine that, you know, what's her name from Monsters, Inc.? Roz. Always watching.
Bollocks.
Always watching.
Bollocks. Okay, again. I should save after this frickin' alligator. Although I've gotten to the point where I can kill it without taking damage, so that's good at least. And this works because this will probably be my last puzzle, and then we'll go ahead and hop out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I actually do get worried about that. Like, I don't want y'all to be bored. I don't want y'all to be like, she's bad at this. Sir, I would say, please, we've done this dance a few times now. Lara out here breakdancing. Okay, let's save because I'm tired of killing you. I'm actually exhausted to death of killing you. I felt the same when I started streaming the remasters. I feel like that's a streamer fear that we all have. Like, any game that we're not very well versed in or proficient at. Hold on, this is bothering me so bad. Really? I can't push this? It's just a different color?
Is this a room where... I think you changed the water level in this room, and that block, like, floats.
Oh, that makes sense. I've streamed full-time for 4 years, and next month, and I still have these thought processes. Yeah, I've been a part-time streamer, for 6 years. I've been a part-time streamer for 6 years, and you will never, ever, ever convince me that every time I go live, it is going to be fun and entertaining for people. Like, you just can't do it. And it's not even like imposter syndrome per se. It is just the simple acknowledgement that streaming is hard, and being entertaining, playing the game, knowing what you're doing, reading chat, and making sure all your tech and stuff does not fall apart is hard work. It is hard work. Girl, why are you swan diving? Baby girl.
The solution is always to swan dive.
Yeah, it's clearly, including when you just don't want to do stuff no more. Yeah, it's multitasking level 100. Exactly. So whenever people come in and they give you, like, rude comments or they want to be weirdos in chat and tell you how to play and stuff, it's so, like, low-key demoralizing. Because you have to really learn how to navigate that. Like, to a certain extent, you even have to have a little bit of thick skin. Because sometimes people will just come into your chat with an explicit angle to be trolly, to be antagonistic, to be, like, backseaters. Like, you could have every rule under the sun that says, please don't backseat and all that jazz. And people will just still do it. They will just still do it. And it's a lot. It's a lot.
I try to keep the perspective. We do it for the nice commenters, you know?
Yeah, we do it for the fans and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I've grown so much doing it for the past 4 years. Setting boundaries is very difficult, but so healthy. Correct. And especially...
Hey, Red Heart Jimmy says, seeing the struggle is so fun for first-time TR playthroughs, though. I do think, like, it's fun to watch people doing this for the first time.
It's one of
especially
my...
for such a little game.
Yeah, one of my favorite things, especially, and Riza may be able to back this up, too, because I think Red has a really good point. One of my favorite things to do is watch new Bloodborne playthroughs, because I love people's expressions when they get to the boss for the first time, or when they figure something out for the first time, or when they get their first shortcut. It's like, the serotonin. It's like, I too had this feeling when I was playing this game, and I loved every moment of it. I loved it. And I love seeing people get to experience that. I love seeing people get to, like, feel that for their first time playing. And it's always nice when people are playing your favorite games and you're just like, yeah, that's why this game is fun. I'm glad you're having fun. And that should be like the circle of life on the entire thing. Is it under?
We should go ahead and wrap up. The meetings continue.
The meetings do continue.
This has been so much fun. We'll have the VOD online in the next few days, as well as for the last episode as well, so you can watch the full adventure. Yeah. But
yeah, if you want to try streaming, don't be afraid. Go for it, but understand that it is a lot of trial and tribulation. It is a lot of trial and tribulation. If you want to try challenge runs and speed runs, do it. This is your sign right now. Do it. Try it out. Don't worry about world records. Don't worry about all the strats. Don't worry about meta. Just play it and see if it's something that interests you, and then take it from there for your personal enjoyment. I love challenge runs. And then you
YOLO nomads, all secrets, all kills.
Yeah.
But stay tuned.
Oh my god. But nonetheless, yes, it is time for us to go.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Things and stuff. There's stuff to be planted that needs to be planted and whatnot. But we will be back in, I think Hunter and I are done with vacations for a hot minute.
2 weeks. 2 weeks for real.
Well, it'll be 2 weeks for real, or 2 weeks final, 2 weeks legit, 2 weeks positive. Yeah, because we're all done with that. I think, yeah, we should be 2 weeks. Yeah, I think we're actually back on cadence for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I think, if I remember correctly, I'm close to final levels, but we're not there yet. I still have to see a Sphinx. I do know that much, because I want my Uzis. I want to get the Uzis. That's a fun puzzle. And then...
Oh, we got Egypt next. That's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, I would say I remember that part. But nonetheless, I'm now just doing a Midwest goodbye. I'm going to go ahead and get us out of here. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging. As always, all the socials are at the bottom of the overlay. If you're not following our stuff right now, please go follow it. If you want updates and news, that's where you need to be. Also, make sure you're paying attention to our website. We put blogs and stuff there. We put updates there. We have a dope merch store. Please go buy stuff. We have... Yeah,
like
we have
this Tomb Raider hoodie.
Or maybe even these Tomb Raider sunglasses. Hello?
Whoa. Why did you not play with those on this entire time?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to see. Like, there's no way in the world. Like,
Or actually... the
bit. It would have been for the bit, but, like... I'm so serious, I can't see anything. I can see... They
look so good.
I can see staunch contrast, but that's it. But yeah, we have stuff like this in the merch store. We have hoodies, we have the glasses, and we're gonna have more stuff coming to the merch store. Check it out. And as always, just make sure you like and follow our stuff. Follow the channel so you can know when we go live. Follow the YouTube if you can't catch us every other Friday, because we're gonna have old episodes up so you can watch them.
Yeah.
I think that is the extent of my plugging. I'm gonna do this now. Okay, we're gonna head out. Thanks so much, everybody, for hanging. We appreciate you immensely. And have a good rest of your day. Go forth, be great, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Bye.